Hello fellow Sengoku Basara fans and welcome to my video from series called Character Ranked List. Today we are at number 29, which is Shingen Takeda. So let's go. So Shingen's theme is this like Furin Kazan philosophy or whatever that is. It's I believe it's some ideal that a warrior should strive for, but I may be wrong. Okay, so let's talk about Shingen's appearance now. Shingen is a really intimidating guy. He's pretty buffed, you know, and he looks like some kind of mixture of a tiger. That's logical since he's called Tiger of Kai, and also bull or devil or I don't know, demon. Yeah, he's all that. So yeah, he's pretty badass. He's pretty badass. And in case you didn't see Sengoku Basara anime, that amazing hair on his head, that's actually a wig. You know, he's bald. So yeah, I wonder if Kenshin is also bald underneath that weird thing that he's wearing on his head. Okay, so that's Shingen's appearance. Now let's talk about his character. So Shingen is really fair guy, you know. He values honor greatly, and he tries to not train Yukimura. He tries to like push his limits, yeah, so that he can become better himself. At least that's my interpretation of what he's doing with Yukimura. You know, those crazy things that they are doing in anime and cutscenes and whatever. So yeah, that's it's pretty much everything about him. You know, he has also this like rival, which is Kenshin, and they are almost like friends. They are something like best friends and rivals at once. This is again something that is pretty common in shonen manga and anime. So yeah, nothing new there, you know. And yeah, that's pretty much everything that we need to know about Shingen Takeda's character. So now let's talk about his gameplay, because boy oh boy, there is a lot of things that we can talk about here, okay? So Shingen Takeda, when I started to play as him, I was like, well, he'll be this slow guy, it will be kind of drag to play as him, he will be probably very strength based, and as I already said, I'm not much into strength based characters, I prefer the faster ones. But damn, I was totally wrong, totally. Shingen is gameplay wise like one of the most interesting characters out there. So first of all, let's start with his absolutely unique Basara. So yeah, his Basara, as you probably know, because there are tons of videos of Basara attacks on the internet. His Basara is actually summoning like this meteor shower, and the unique thing about it is that you can do whatever you want during that. You know, you're just changing weather conditions. You know, so yeah, that's really something else. Also, like all of his moves except skill revision and his third R2, all of his moves have this charging system. So now that's not something like totally unique. You know, a lot of characters can charge their moves. Ieyasu, Hideaki, I don't know, Tenkai, you name it. Not every character can charge like every move that he has, and yeah, with Shingen, it's pretty much every move beside skill revision and the Furin Kazan move itself. Okay, another very interesting thing, or thing that I really like about Shingen is this. Now every character has like his own elemental affliction, you know. So Shingen Takeda is exception again, as with his Basara attack. He's again exception. He's really unique character, as I already said. So if you think about it, now Shingen's basic element is fire. Okay, like he can summon meteors. Yeah, fire, definitely. And his attack called aggressive as the fire, you know, does a fire punch. Okay, his fall as the meteor, again, kind of fire-based attack if you think about it, definitely. You know, there's this, if you bring it to a third level, then Shingen does this explosion that is definitely fiery. But what about swift as the wind? That's definitely that's definitely an air element. Or move as the rumbling thunder. Now that's lightning. That's lightning. Unmovable as the mountain. That's, you know, since there's no earth element, then this is basically a quake. Yeah. And yeah, indestructible as a shadow is kind of fire-based attack because of that explosion that it's at the end. What is really baffling in terms of elementals is his attack, or not attack, it's ability called Still as the Forest, you know, which lets you build your Basara, but you lose his health. So that looks like some, I don't know, forest element or natural element, but again, there's nothing like that in Sengoku Basara, so it would probably fall into category of light, because it looks more like light-based attack than darkness-based attack. Okay, so yeah, that's really interesting, and yeah, as I said, he can charge his attack up to 3 times, and then there's another whole level, which is this Furin Kazan state, which is done by his third R2 if you do it properly. It's not called like Furin Kazan in English. In English it can be translated as ferocious as a tiger. So let's do this, and I hope I time it properly. So shit again. I really suck today. It's kinda early in the morning. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So now every attack is supercharged. Yeah. You're totally annihilating everything. Sadly, there's no one there to demonstrate it on, but yeah. As you can see, like my attacks are crazy, kind of. Really. Ah, damn it, too early. Okay, where is a crowd? I need a crowd to do this properly. Of course, I already showed every move in my moveset videos, but there's something that I didn't know back then, and that is really amazing. But first of all, let's try to do the Furin Kazan technique, you know, traditional way. So yeah, amazing. Sadly, Furin Kazan does not do anything with like his skill revision. That's still the same, as you can see. But everything else is like total massacre. Alright, now I've done my research and I discovered that you can actually start up the Furin Kazan with something totally different than Ferocious as a Tiger. So let's do this. Tornado, charge it up, fire punch, and this. Now, how awesome is that? If you really suck at timing, there's your answer to your problems. Boy, I wish I knew sooner, because this is totally awesome, totally awesome. And you can just... I mistimed it. And you can just, for example, charge the tornado. As you can see, there's this green energy and tornado lasts longer. So yeah, Shingen, really his possibilities are almost endless. And then there's of course like Furin Kazan done in a Furin Kazan state. Which, yeah, there's no one to demonstrate it on. Great. Oh, okay. I'll probably run out of it by the time I'm there. Come on guys, some crowd. Okay, it's done. You ruined it. Alright, but now let's talk about your preferences, guys. What do you think about... Damn it! What do you think about Shingen Takeda? What do you think about the fact that I absolutely suck today? Like, that's because I haven't got my morning cup of tea. Yeah, that can be the only reason why I'm so bad at the game right now. So, yeah, beautiful. So yeah, who's your number 29? And what do you think about Shingen Takeda? Do you agree with my statement that he's one of the most interesting character gameplay wise, or do you think that I'm kind of exaggerating and that he's not that awesome? Okay, so that's everything from me, guys, and I bid you farewell.